And feel free to use a white pad for this application as well. I'm using a red, it's just what I've been used to using for application of an oil. I will follow this up with a white pad to get any of this excess and film off. And I will also follow it up on the white pad with a terry towel, just to make sure that everything is up. Again, you know, this has the activator added to it. This is a one coat process for your protection on your floor. So ProCoat UnoCoat product today we're going to be applying is provincial color, and again this is available in over 20 colors, and they do have actually 30 colors. They do have a sample kit here where you can purchase the sample kit in all of the colors that are available that would come in this quart package. And inside the quart, we're going to mix part B with it. There is enough space, head space, to put part B in there. And these are the colors, all of the colors that are available in the UnoCoat product line. And they're really going to be the product colors that you're familiar with from some of the national companies. And when I say that, you're like nutmeg and chestnut and provincial and golden brown and all of your grays. So all of those product color names are going to be available in the UnoCoat Hardwax Oil. And again, this is 0 VOCs. Now we are going to add a hardener to that, the activator. And again, there is headspace in here to be able to add the whole container of activator. You're going to get about 300 square feet of coverage out of the UnoCoat oil, Hardwax oil. Now, as far as applying this, there's a couple methods that you can use. You could use the white pad. You could use the red pad, as you see I'm using here. You could use this puck from the center of the red pad. You could take the red pad off and pour a puddle in the puck. And as we apply this, I will do that. You can also trowel this on with a European style trowel application. As far as getting the material off, you definitely want to buff this off with a white pad and possibly a terry towel under that white pad. If you still see, hazy, wet look to it, you want all excess material of UnoCoat off. Again, this is like non-hazardous material. I just didn't want to stain my hands, but non-hazardous, very safe material. And again, we're going to buff this in after I hand apply it, but you can just see to get an idea of the spread rate and coverage, color penetration. We've sanded the floor, and we've gotten it probably 100 grit screen. So it was just your standard NWFA recommended sanding sequence on red oak. And you'll see as we get through, we're going to go all the way down to the other end of the panel on this side, but we're going to get real nice penetration of color here. So two methods. I could put this, pour this in the center of this puck here and buff that in, or you could pour a line with the grain and get your coverage. I'll move this out here. You can see what kind of throw that we're getting from the products, so you would have an idea how much you're going to need to tape up any kind of finished baseboard or staircase or trim that you don't want to have hit with this product. But you can see, it's applying material, but we're not throwing too much, so we have good solid content. And feel free to use a white pad for this application as well. I'm using a red. It's just what I've been used to using for application of an oil. I will follow this up with a white pad to get any of this excess and film off. And I will also follow it up on the white pad with a terry towel, just to make sure that everything is up. Again, this has the activator added to it. This is a one coat process for your protection on your floor. All right, so once we have it buffed in with our red pad application, again, you could do this with a trowel. You could do this with a white pad. We are coming back now with our white pad to remove the excess. And before I get started, that's what the red pad left us. I'm going to take that off. Normally I try to take up that excess so that it doesn't get too much into the white pad. I'll probably have to use some terry towels underneath this white pad anyway to get the excess up. Again, the key is make sure you get any of that haze and excess UnoCoat oil up, because this does have the activator applied and we don't want that drying on there like that. There is a nice reaction happening with the cellulose fiber of the wood. So that's where our chemical and water resistance is going to come from. And again, as far as the specifications on the buffer, anything that's going to do 175 RPMs works. I like to work with the grain. It's just kind of in our nature to sand and buff with the grain. But the way this oil is applied, I came against the grain. Again, not going to hurt it at all. It's not going to affect your application and the way it looks. And all we're trying to do now is take up the excess oil on our UnoCoat. This color is Provincial. Just went with a lighter tone, thought it would look really good on the live sawn red oak. Really good cure time on this. So if you did need to put a second coat, you want to do that in about 12 hours. So next day, second coat. But again, The whole concept is UnoCoat, one coat, Hardwax oil. So as you can see, application of that, very easy. You could definitely feel that just about 100% solids content, you know, when you're doing the hand wipe up, when you're buffing off with the terry towel. And dry time on that, again, for a recoat, if you wanted to do 2 coats, you only need 1. But if you're going to do 2 coats, it's going to be about 12 hours. And then, you know, light foot traffic in a day. You've got great water resistance and chemical resistance with this product. Again, natural product, Hardwax oil from ProCoat. So that's UnoCoat. And again, this color is provincial, but it's available in 30 other colors. And they are some of the most popular colors of the stains that we typically use in our industry. And this color that we're showing you is on a live sawn red oak, just for reference, on the background wood. Again, provincial, and that's from ProCoat. So if you have any questions about UnoCoat, you can give us a call at 800-737-1786, or go to our website, drop down on the vendors for ProCoat, and find UnoCoat, and that's at cityfloorsupply.com.